Good.
Hi everyone, we're here at Great Pretenders and we are talking with Mitchell today. He has a really cool job here at Great Pretenders, so tell us about your role here and how long you worked here.
So I am the cutting technician for Great Pretenders. I cut all the Made in Canada products using this, my cutting table. I've worked here for about 2.5 years.
Awesome. Now, this cutting table is new to you and to Great Pretenders, so can you tell us about what you were using before and how this new table has changed your whole life? And
Sure. So before we got this cutting table, we had to do everything manually. So that means I had a table, a really long table, and I had a spreader on it that would roll back and forth. So I would load a roll of fabric onto that, and I would have to roll it up and roll it back. And then I'd have to take what is essentially a large knife, and I'd have to manually cut out all the pieces. I would have a piece of paper on top of what I laid up, and I would have this knife, and I would just have to cut out like I was cutting, like tracing a pattern.
so what do you do now? How is it different
So
now?
what I do now is it's pretty much what I used to do, but the computer and the machine do it. So
Okay.
what we do now is we have a computer that all the patterns are loaded into.
Okay.
So when I've laid up my fabric, I move it onto this table. So then this plastic will go over the fabric. A vacuum will suck all the air out of that, flattening the fabric down. So then I'll load up my pattern from the computer, put it into the machine, and the machine will cut out the pattern by itself.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm interested to know what your hobbies are outside of work, or basically how has your background and your personal hobbies kind of influenced your career and your job here at Great Pretenders?
So my background is in theater production for live events. So I specialize in costuming, which is kind of how I ended up here.
Cool.
Originally I applied for a sewing position, but they had the cutting position open, so I decided to take that. So that's how we ended up here. I also do some cosplay and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
So it definitely helps having that background working here.
Awesome. That's cool. So from that, I'd like to know what your favorite Great Pretenders costume is, and I brought a catalog in case you can't think of one off the top of your head.
So I like one that we don't do a whole lot anymore, but I still like it. Is our chainmail cape.
I love that cape. I think it's a very underrated cape, personally. It's really cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting.
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.